Hi, I'm Mike Canton, the host and producer of The Soul Show on WZUM, the Pittsburgh Jazz Channel. I caught up with Orlando Watson, the youngest ever director of the Tri-C Jazz Festival in Cleveland. That happened in 25. Now, I knew him unknowingly when he was a young artist known as Seven Haiku, and he sent me some music for airing on The Soul Show. Now, I really got to know him when he was on the staff of the August Wilson African American Cultural Center and the Pittsburgh International Jazz Festival. All of that part of his path to where he is today. Orlando, thanks for having some time with me today. I'm really excited about the trajectory of your life. You worked at the Tri-C, you worked at the August Wilson, now you're back as the director of the whole Tri-C Festival. Congratulations. Tell us what's good at the festival this year. I know you brought your whole vibe to it. I understand you have some great indoor, you have some great outdoor stuff. Usually the national acts are inside, but this year you have a mix. Tell us a little about that.
That's correct. We are a hybrid festival, so we have indoor programming and outdoor programming.
Yes.
Everything indoors is ticketed. Everything outdoors is free and open to the community. Very
Okay.
adamant at adding new aspects and districts. We have three districts: a family district, a refresh district, and a spotlight district. And that was all put together by our event planner, Alacia Jones, and she has done a phenomenal job of just finding immersive activations and experiences on the outdoor footprint. Now, in addition to that,
Mm-hmm.
from an art standpoint, we are for the first time presenting national artists outdoors
I see.
each night. So we have two national artists on Friday night and two national artists on Saturday night. Friday is the legendary, world-renowned Savion Glover.
Mm-hmm.
Savion Project 9, he has his own ensemble. They're coming. I cannot wait to hear him again. I caught him in concert with Chris Daddy Dave and Weedy Brahma, just a trio at Blue Note NYC about 2 or 3 years ago. It was phenomenal. And I have all of them coming to the festival this year in their
That's
own
crazy.
respective.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. And also
Brema
we have Tito
surprised me.
Puente Jr.
Saying a Weedy surprised me at the Tri-C a year or two ago as a guest artist. I hadn't seen him since a show with the Nth Power. He was with the Nth Power for maybe a year or two, and now I was really excited, surprised to see him, and now you're bringing him back with his own Hands of Time.
Yes. Weedy Brahma Hands of Time with Mumu Fresh and Nathan
Mumu
Paul
Fresh.
Davis.
Okay, okay. Um, how did you
Uh,
connect with the jazz festival in Pittsburgh?
yeah. So that was totally not in my plans,
Mm-hmm.
off my radar. I was performing at Rubber City Jazz Fest, which is curated by the great pianist Theron Brown.
Yeah.
The back. I was performing there with Chris Coles, our good friend and brother, and I did a poem with Chris Coles to one of his compositions. And after the show, um, a young lady walked up to me in a COVID mask, an N95 COVID mask with some really nice micro braids and an
Yes.
updo.
I think I know who that was.
I had no idea who this young lady was, but she was really impressed by my performance, my delivery with Chris Coles. She introduced herself as Janice Burley, and she's like, "Hey, I'm the CEO and president of the August Wilson African American Cultural Center in Pittsburgh." And she like, I run and manage the Pittsburgh International Jazz Fest. I would love to have you come out and just visit. I was like, "Cool, I got time on my hands now.
Yeah.
I love some live music." So after she invited me to her situation, I invited her to what I was doing in Cleveland. And I was like, well, you got to come to Tri-C Jazz Fest. She's like, oh, yeah. She's like, what you mean? I was like, well, I'm the associate director. She was like, really? I was like, yeah. You know, Terry Pond Tremblay, and everybody in the business knows who Terry Pond Tremblay is. You know, if you're in
Hmm.
jazz,
Hmm.
um, that's how the job came to be. So once I told her I worked for Terry, she was like, I need you to work for me, and that's and we took the conversation from there, and I came out to Pittsburgh, and that's the first time I heard Ron Carter, Mr.
Hmm.
Ron,
Who will be at your festival this year?
will be at our festival this year. Uh, oh man, I heard Ron in Pittsburgh. I was in tears, my brother, in
Sure.
tears, in tears. Uh, so it is full circle, and it's a few full circle moments in all of this,
Hmm.
between Pittsburgh and Cleveland, and me bringing Cleveland talent to Pittsburgh, and now me bringing Pittsburgh talent to Cleveland to
Thank you.
provide.
That's awesome. Yeah.
It was nothing but love. And when I was in Pittsburgh, I met a lot of beautiful artists, beautiful artists out there. So I have a few things up my sleeve and planned for the next 2 years involving Pittsburgh and Detroit and even
Sure.
Chicago.
Sure.
So uh,
One of the nice things about the Tri-C and the Pittsburgh Festival timing now, they used to be back to back. So I'd be running from one jazz festival to the other, and then that was it. And now you all spread it out a little bit. COVID drove the Pittsburgh one to late summer, but I like it this way because I get my first taste with you, and then I get a long time to chill and then end the summer properly. So
yeah.
it's working out.
We are Tri-C Jazz Fest is June 25th through the 27th,
Hmm.
and Pittsburgh International is sometime in September. So you
Right.
get your jazz and your soul and your funk in Cleveland, and in the summer, then you circle back in the fall, and Janice will take good care of you.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
So I mean, I think that gives a lot of reasons for Pittsburghers to enjoy coming up. And I really want to thank you at the larger level. Ohio and Pittsburgh are starting to come together musically. And we're kind of like, especially Pittsburgh is like this oasis where there isn't anything that close except a few Ohio cities, right? And then everything else is the East Coast. So to start to connect the arts together makes a lot of sense in terms of having a diversity of lineups over the year. So you're just seeing different people all the time. I have noticed that over the years, you know. So anyway, thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks
man.
for the update and congratulations. And I look forward to huge future success for you. You're still a young man.
I'm I'm glad you feel that way. My kids don't always make me feel like I'm a young man.
Well, then talk to me. Whenever you need to feel young, talk
And
to
that
me.
was Orlando Watson, the director of the Tri-C Jazz Festival, June 25th through 27th, 2026 in Cleveland. I go every year. I'm Mike Canton, the host of The Soul Show. It's nationally syndicated through PRX, and it airs in Pittsburgh locally at WZUM, the Pittsburgh Jazz Channel. Thanks.